a guy who just got past and he's got HUF on his jacket. Don't know if it's supposed to be the hub with part of it rubbed off. We've got a good deal here. You can have a drink, a big drink, and food, fish and chips. That girl's bursting out of her shirt. In the nicest possible way. Oh my God. Arigato. Well, I guess it is quite small, but I suppose with 220 yen it's pretty good. Hello. So, like I said, this is the Hub pub, and you've got several meals. I think you can choose from 4, 6 meals. My friend Itsuo took me, his wife, and another guy that was working with me today for sukiyaki. And I think it's called Kisogawa. Is it called Kisogawa? Restaurant, really nice. And because they're all older than me, so they gave me a lot of their sukiyaki meat. So I was rather full. Having a look with waitress, gave her like the nod, but I dropped a coin on the floor and she couldn't pick it up. So maybe she's got no fingernails. Alright, Murray. How's the zero thing in New Zealand? The Hub has got a new thing now. You can have a big drink like this and a snack for 500 yen. The happy hour. It's not as big as the usual size. Usually it's about 500 yen. It's 500 yen for the fish and chips or chicken and chips. But it wasn't as much as the same one, but it's still nice for just over 200 yen. I don't know why this guy is fucking holding his arm out like this. Stop fucking about, you dickhead. It is. I'll have to find out what this go-to thing. There's one go to travel, and then there's one go to eat, where they discount your travel and discount your food. But they think it led to an increase in the spread of COVID. This girl remind me a little bit of Foy, the girl who played the Queen in the Crown. That was I haven't watched the other series, but that was the first one. I was just answering a friend who I was working for today. Can you still see me? I don't know, she's pretty, she's cute. No, she's pretty, yeah, but she's a little bit overweight, but her breasts are bursting out of her shirt. That's the most exciting thing I've seen in a long time. I'll see if we can get her. Like I said, I just nodded to her, but she just she ignored me. I've still got it. Have you seen that breakdancing is going to be in the Olympics? I think they should be, Parker. Have you seen that? I think that should be in the Olympics. But there's one thing with Parker, that it's liable that someone could die. It's a really dangerous sport. Amazing athletic ability, these Parker runners. I'm not sure if there's any girls that do it. But the thing is with this, this dancing, the break dancing, although it's, they're obviously amazing athletes, but who are the, you're looking at, Con? But maybe you didn't change, stop behaving like a stupid prick. Who are they? I don't know. Who are they selling for? Who are they advertising? What? I mean, because if the only thing they've got to advertise is like a clothing range. So this job I've got today, Murray. I didn't. I didn't. I had an idea it might be a good job, and it really was. Inside the house is just full of fucking interesting things. Tons of. For a minute, I thought they were bringing oyster in. And it was tons of old things, old sports clothes, old. It's just chock-a-block with Walt Disney stuff. But in one of these boxes, there was a biscuit tins, and they were like in mint condition. And I thought I'd do a search on Yahoo Auction for some biscuit tins. And if they're of the right age, they're really expensive. They've got value. Murray, no, it's not. It's very quiet. Murray, if I switch off this, can you still see me? I'm just answering my friend. It's well. Can you still see me, or does the camera switch off? There's been a pickup recently of cases. Nothing like nothing like the West. Oh, okay, that's good. So I better be careful. Just and I'm going like this, and I better be careful. Not that I do anything like that. It was a good. The job's going to take about 4 days, 5 days. But I'll be able to pay my daughter back some money, so that's made me happy. And I'm just hoping to find a real gem amongst all the stuff. They've got a totem. I don't know if this is from. I don't know if this is from Walt Disney, but there's a totem pole. There's an amazing wood carving in the entrance, in the front door. There's an amazing entrance. An amazing wood carving of a tiger trying to get at a goat or something like that. And there's quite a few wood carvings. But I had to break into the place. My friend didn't have a key, so it's his land, but he was renting the property. So there was a lock on the door. I couldn't knock it off. I broke the window, but I couldn't knock off the lock. And so we tried the window, and then there was a lock on the window as well. And why it's secure is because the guy was a police officer. Yeah, he's very old. Yeah, I think he's tidying up his affairs. He's 89. But I think he owns maybe owns this big piece of land. He's very rich. So he's not only got 3 big apartment buildings, he's got lots of land all over the place. And he's got the shops that are in the apartment buildings as well. No, but he's always been very good with me, so it's great. Yeah, he was what do you call him? Engineer, but does all the roads and things like that. His boss was the governor of Aichi. When he retired, his pension was 7 million yen. I think that's about $70,000. This is 30 years ago. But like you say, he's 89, but he's still going. He still does the accounts for the. He still does the accounts for the all the property and everything. And he speaks English as well. So it's going to make my new year a lot better. So that's good. Konbanwa, Slime, Merry Christmas. I got a few looks this morning. Opposite there's a big building complex of like housing, maybe about 8 floors high, very wide and long. And when I was trying to knock the lock back through the door, it was just reverberating all through the neighbourhood. Luckily, they didn't call the police. West Coast Canada, why? What's happening? Is the coronavirus taking off again? I wonder what the age is. You know, when you're in North America, or Western Europe, and I just wonder what is the cut-off age. People start to take care or start panicking or start worrying. Because I think I would be if I was in Europe. I don't think I'd be going out much. Robin, you noticed Robin? He's in Liverpool, outside Liverpool, and I don't think he goes out much. When it's taking you 66 years to get there, you don't want to fucking give it up all that easily. This girl's tits are amazing. Oh my god, I'm getting too excited. Claire Foy is gorgeous, and it's her eyes. When I noticed when she was in the Crown, just these big eyes, and she comes across really nice as well. She was in like a thriller, and she did a lot of action. She was quite good in that. I might watch it again. I think it was set in Sweden or Norway. Sweden, I think. And Stephen Merchant was in it as well. I'm not sure people was at KM. I'm not sure people can get into Japan at the moment, mate. I haven't had a shower or a bath for 4 or 5 days. I need one. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is there was this English politician who's a right piece of slime called Matt Hancock, and he's been saying I can't get it because I'm not first wave, and everybody wants him to take it. He looks like a rat, he acts like a rat, he behaves like a rat, and he is a fucking rat. This guy is not just as a politician, as a human being, is pretending to cry on national television the other day. You have a sensitive nose. Let us out if you stay around. Let us know how your girlfriend goes on with the vaccine. It looks like they're starting to roll this out all over England now, up and down the country. Let's just hope, let's just hope it starts to work, because all these fucking figures are still coming in. These new cases, several hundred a day. A rat in the plane. Just check him up. Hancock, English MP, NHS, COVID. His fucking face will come up. Have I got news for you? A satire program, news program. They showed him and looking up to this. There was one of his fellow politicians giving a speech about something, and he's just like looking up longingly towards this politician. He just looked like a fucking rat. He looked like a human rat. I am not kidding. I think he will be the first politician to get punched in the face. Would be if I was anywhere near him. It's like, I don't know if it's possible. Your prime minister, fucking with the guy with the Justin Trudeau. He's just like him, except an ugly version. Exactly like him. Devious, sneaky, cunning, pathetic piece of fucking shit. In America, it would be the guy with the dodgy neck. When I was in, you remember we had the Rugby World Cup, was that last year? I was chatting to two guys from, well, they were born in England, then they were brought up in South Africa. And then he said to me, he goes, what's this? He goes, what's this with this? The Japanese guy sat next to him. And he'd ordered the food like 30 minutes ago, the same as the next table to me. They haven't touched the food. They just leave it there. Not kidding. This guy was amazed. I goes, yeah, that's what happens. They might take off like a little bit of food, but generally that food could stay there for like 1 hour or even more. But Gaijin, or the foreigners, from all the Westerners, they see the food on the table and they fucking shove it down. And that's why when the foreigners come to Japan, we fucking throw on the weight. In the nicest possible way. And when I was first there, I had a sponsor, and he sent out one of his men with me to take me out to the izakaya and things like that, and they pay for the food and everything. And we like eating and drinking. And he says to me, Gary says, this food is for both of us. Oh, I haven't had anything like that. No. I haven't seen anything like that. I did see that suicides were up in October. I don't know what you said. She's my nephew's girl. Where did that come from, KM? Oh, you mean your roommate? $4,000. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. There's a video on TikTok and it tells which are the toughest people in the world on immigration, and Japan's one of them. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's. I think as you get older, you realise what they're just trying to push some kind of agenda. You know, I don't know if they have the same problems in North America as they do in Europe, but young girls are getting raped left, right, and centre, not just in England, in Germany and Sweden too. These men are fucking. They're not men. They're fucking animals. They really are. They should be fucking. These cunts are probably pariahs in their own societies wherever they came from, because the way that if you get one of these guys and like you get 3 or 4 or 5 guys that was fucking this young girl, and then they phone someone up, and if you're like a middle-aged man in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, and someone says we've got this girl here that's everybody's fucking her, I think what I would do is call the fucking police. Not go around and fucking defenseless young fucking girl. But you can't say things like that on Facebook or fucking or Google, because looks like I better fucking delete this live stream. Do any of you guys know Aurora? She's my favourite sweetheart. She's the world's most beautiful child. But she's 24. Little dainty thing from Norway. And Sigrid. They're just so beautiful. They're just so pure. You know Madonna? They're just like the exact opposite of Madonna. I think so. I think sometimes when I'm doing a live stream, maybe I speak a bit too loud, and sometimes get me into trouble. I was in the other hub a few months ago, and this guy that I know, he's a bit of an American arsehole. He's a black guy, and he's walking away and goes, "Oh, that guy's a cunt," and and he heard me. But I wasn't bothered, so. And he goes, he says, if I've ever said anything to upset you, I apologise. I goes, well, I accept your apology. Oh, just watch her videos, man. Just watch her interviews. She's the sweetest fucking thing. There was one thing when I first started watching her, and I was watching this video. She goes, what do you like to do in your spare time? And I forecast what she was going to say. And she said, I like doing this and I like it. And I said, masturbate. And she said, or finger yourself. And she said, fucking masturbate. I can't believe two fucking people are being in tune. Yeah, she's got some great songs. One is called Queendom Come. Running with the Wolves. I Went Too Far. Oh, she's a brilliant songwriter. And she's cookie, but she's most adorable. What's up with this girl? No, she did say that, and I did forecast that. She does, and I don't think it's the first time she said it either. I'm just going to get a pint of cider. Are you okay? Okay, I just went to order a pint of cider, and it's a new barrel, so that'd be good. I get a new fresh taste. Hey Ken, that's a coincidence. I was just talking to the guy at the counter, and he was taking a gay stance, and so I'm trying to tell him not to do a gay stance. Or find himself in trouble. What time is it, Ken? Was it Ben? No, he was a young barman. Then he put both hands on his hips, and he goes, "Well, that's aggressive." And he goes, "Yeah, that looks very gay." He goes, "Well, it's in Japan, so I'm okay." And so he said, "Well, if I go overseas, I'll be careful." Oh, it's lunchtime. Oh, okay. What are you having for lunch? Are there any good South African meals you have? Hey, that's what I want to ask. I was in the Royal Marine Reserve, and we did a landing craft course. So we spent 2 weeks in Den Haag, I think it was. And the Dutch breakfast is the worst fucking breakfast in the world. Now, I guess some of those traditions I've carried through to South Africa. Are you of Dutch descent or British descent? Oh, cool. I guess you get some good fish then, don't you? If you're on the coast, yeah, Cape Town. Ah, yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Do you recommend Indian girls then? They're fucking most beautiful girls, without a doubt. I was chatting up this Indian girl, and she was telling me a life story about her dad having problems because he was trying to support two families. And I was trying to ask this Indian girl out. She could, Mister, look, there's no way I'm going out with you. We cannot be having and we cannot be going out with each other. She wouldn't. She wasn't impressed with me. My friend, well, he was born in India, but then he went to Canada when he was 18. But he, like last year, he helped me out. He helped me a lot. Yeah, I think, well, after today's work, I can give her a dowry. Yeah, it's a bad system. They should, a lot of places in the world, it's a bad system what they do with the young girls. I read something yesterday. They were selling off all over the world because of the COVID problems. Work's dried up, and they're selling off, their teenage daughters to men. It's shocking. This is where people like Bill Gates and the billionaire should stay. It would be so cheap for them. It would be so cheap for them to help these young families, these young girls. I've got a job of emptying a house, and it's got some very interesting things in it. There's a breakdancing thing on television, and I'm just wondering these guys that spin on their head. I wonder if they end up like this. Also look at Sigrid. Oh, Namibia. They got one of the longest. They got one of the longest beach lines in the world. Isn't there lots of valuable minerals on the beach or something? It's all sealed off. Too many Kents in this world. There's a very you guys should look. You should look up and a comedian called Lee Mack, Leemack, and John Cleese is on the show. So look up those three people, and he tells a very funny anecdote about Kent. You two guys should watch it. It's very funny. I've been to Vancouver, Kent. Not been to 2 weeks in Vancouver. Very interesting time I had there. Sorry, I'm picking my nose. Trying to think if I don't think I know any Kents. The Goons. They were before my time, the Goons, but yeah, they were. So I didn't. They. Yeah, so was Michael Benton, but I saw them in other programs. Peter Sellers wasn't a very nice man. He was a horrible man. Same as Gary Oldman. Peter, John Lennon as well while we're at it. Alright Ken, take care mate. Yeah, well it's when you get something new like that, and it just, it makes lots of other famous comedians were inspired by the Goons, one of the funniest things that Spike Milligan ever said, it was at the end of his career, or life, and it was an awards show, and Spike Milligan was given this award for being funny, I guess, and so the presenter said, and here is a message from Prince Charles, and Prince Charles was a fan of the Goons, and he said, well, I'm really happy to see that you're doing well and blah blah blah, and you deserve this award. And Spike Milligan then said, groveling little bastard. The room was just fucking gobsmacked. They just couldn't believe it. Really funny. Fucking still a lot of his pints still left. That's probably one of the funniest things that's ever been said on a fucking award show. And I don't know if it's true or not, but after he said that, I think maybe Prince Charles got a little bit cool towards him. My Part in Adolf Hitler's Downfall is quite a good book, and it talks about when he was in the war and when he came out of the war. But they were not just for him, but when you're in a position where it's just constant fucking shelling, it just drives people insane. This girl next to me was giving me some strange looks, but I don't think she's a full shilling. Looks like talking about getting jobs. So this place I went to today to clean out this house, which is full. There's like fucking, was there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms to clear out. And it was a police officer, or probably a high rank, who rose through the ranks. And inside the house there's all these like little collections, and one of them is all kinds of bottles, like little bottles of liquor and whiskey and things like that from all over the world. So I guess that this police officer liked to drink. Well, I'm guessing that most police officers like a drink. What do you do for a job, Kent? Anyone else there want to chirp in? Johnny, are you there, Johnny? Geek, Ed. Some of these people, they just they just watch and see what's happening, see if I talk about them. There's if you can do me a favour, there's one guy that supports me on Patreon. He's called Callum's Corner. I think he still does. Maybe he does. And he's from Manchester, but he lives in Bristol. He's very, very funny, very, very hard-working YouTuber. Just go to his channel, Callum's Corner, and say, Gary, you were sent there by me. But his facial expressions are like... Oh, that looks great. I'm just what there's a program on in this pub. There's a program and they're doing a bit about graffiti, and it's, like graffiti. Everyone used to hate graffiti, but some of the people that do it, they're just fucking amazing artists. Do you watch The Chaser? I've been watching that last few days. It's called The Chaser. It's a great quiz program, and the host is very, very funny. And they have like 4 people on, and they have to go against. They answer questions, and then they answer questions against the guy. There's 2 or 3 men and 2 women, and they have to fight against these guys. And the chaser has to catch up with the amount of questions they got. But it's a good program. When I came into the pub tonight, they have got a temperature tester, and when she put it against my forehead, it was like 34.5, which is like a lot colder than usual. Because I guess it's getting cold outside. Gun. I must admit, there's not many places I've been to in Japan. I lived in Tokyo, then my girlfriend came to see me. We went up to Sendai skiing. Saitama, Osaka with the wife and kids, Kobe. Then I went to Koichi on the bottom of the country. I went there with my karate teacher friend. Yeah, Lee Mack is one of the funniest comedians in Britain. He's also got a television series called Not Going Out, which is a very, very funny show. The first few shows or series, they had an American actress. She was very good. She was great in this. Then she had a contract to go back to America, and so an English actress took over. But Not Going Out is another fucking great show. He wrote it, and like he stars in it as well. So, but check that out. Not Going Out. But only the early series. He's actually now there's a new series where he's married that girl, and they've got kids. That's not as funny. Yeah, he's got one of the quickest. Brains or quickest comebacks. Lee Mack is very quick. He also does another program called Would I Lie? I sound like a fucking Lee Mack suck up here. It's a Would I Lie to You? Another funny show. Sorry, I'm just distracted by the guys that are. I didn't see that. Aaron, what did you say, Aaron? Message retracted. Oh my god. I missed that one, pal. Let's just see what he said. Yeah, neither did I. I only just noted. That people retract their messages. They're not usually rude. They're just usually trying to make you laugh. And then they realise it's not funny.
It's about 1.5 to 2 million, so more a year. It's not a 1-year contract, it's a 5-year contract in one schools in other. You know it. So it's, and if you cost the Japanese account, you get permanent stuff. So it's a fantastic opportunity.
Can I use his English? I think I came in one night. I was really fucking drunk, and by the next time I saw him, I think I must have said something to him. I think I was trying to tell him give him some advice, like, and he just like shunned it or ignored it, so it made him really fucking angry. Yeah, I think the majority of the people here are Japanese. No, but like it's Tuesday, so I'm afraid I do. Yeah. That was a special night, not because of him, but because like what I've been up to before. But I'm in a very good mood today, so it's not very often I've said that in this fucking year. I even haven't checked my lotto numbers from Monday night or tonight yet. Yes, the funny thing is, sometimes if I've got, not that I fucking win, but if I've got something to do the next day, I purposely don't check the lotto numbers just in case I've won. Because if I can't turn up for the job, I can't turn around and say, the thing is, because you wouldn't be able to concentrate. If you'd won like a massive amount of money, you shouldn't be driving in a car. What's my age? I was on this satire site, and I thought I was quite funny. And but this satire site, what happened was, and so one day I deleted all of the comment, and the only letter that was left was H. And this got quite a lot of likes. Because in Japanese, H or H is like means sexy, or sexual related. So if a dad is in the kitchen with his wife and he touches his wife's bum or body or something like that, and she'll say "echi." You might not believe this, but when we were kids, they would only teach us 25 letters of the alphabet. I'm not kidding. They would only teach you 25 letters. I don't know why. Wait for the laughs. or the groans.
Yes. Basically, so the
Oh, you didn't like that joke then? I'm very disappointed now that you didn't like that joke. It's upset me. Pint, it costs, this place they have a pint, I'm not sure if it's the same size as an English pint, it might be, but the cheapest pint is about maybe 800, if it's not in happy hour, it's 800 yen I think, which, because the pound is shit, that's £6. If the pound was, it should be a usual thing like 200 yen to the pound, it would £4, which would be like expensive. So it's in North America, I don't know in Canadian money, I don't know what the strength is now, but in American money it would be $8. But the good thing what they have in Japan, they have happy hour, and they also have all you can drink specials. So foreigners love this because they can drink a lot more than the Japanese. So. But the thing is, you fucking missed the next day's work. Hey? Oh, Canadian, in American money it's $1.04. Can you hear that? This guy's talking about like a 5-year contract at some school. And they said, but the thing, I had one good year at this, or it was fucking 5 months. But the great thing, because this teacher had to go back to America, I stepped in because my mate couldn't. And the pay was like 300,000, I think. No, it was 250,000, but they gave you 50,000 for your rent allowance and 20,000 for your car allowance. So it was fantastic. Yeah, don't worry. You just go into supermarkets. The supermarkets and the convenience stores, and you'll get all the Christmas music you desire. Oh, that's right. This guy made a detour. He's got a date with a girl. Was that the barmaid? Was that the barmaid I was interested in? Darth Cookie. Do you get lots of? I've heard of Applebee's. I don't know what kind of restaurant it is, Darth, but I've heard of it. How are your tips, Darth? Are you getting good tips? All Star. Africa, you mean Toto? Look, if she would like consider this guy for a date, obviously she's fucking mentally wrong. Oh dear. Are you trying to be funny, Darth? Oh, some knobhead I know just walked in with his ugly wife. Yeah, I think sometimes that when you're watching adverts, I've done that many times, been watching something on YouTube or something and think, fuck, I want to be a... There is no service in McDonald's or Starbucks. I haven't watched. I watched Twilight the other week because that Kirsten Stewart, I think she's good. When I saw the English actor run up the mountain with the girl on his bike, that was just so fucking stupid. I really couldn't watch any more of those shows. Well, it looks like it's filling up a little bit. So I think that I might, after this job's done, I might go to Soapland, treat myself. Maybe leave some dirt on for a so she can wash off all. She can make it. I can get a good. I can get my money's worth. So what kind of, like I say, I've heard of Applebee's. What kind of food do they serve at Applebee's then? Is it like the burgers, chicken, things like that? Just normal American stuff? Oh my god, this girl's got unbelievably massive tits. She's a chubby girl, but her fucking tits are massive. 1830, 2014. Maybe I can have one more drink. Ooh, I don't know what that drink is, but it certainly looks interesting. It looks like amber. Where are you watching from, Darth? Yeah, the girl with the abnormally large breasts is a bit of a chubster. Bet she's young. She just looked at it and then put it on the table. Oh dear. Oh my god. Looks like she's got some buggers up there. Alright, Johnny, how you going? Did you sort out that thing? Johnny, I'm in the hub at Nagoya Station. Not the nice one, the other one. I'm not sure if we went in that one together. I did. I just told you that I sent you my number. I sent you that number, then you go to Western Union, and then you apply, and then you use that number to send it to me. Right, I think I'm going to get one last drink and then that's it, go home. Hold me a minute. What did you make tonight, Johnny, for the kids? Anyone talking? You went out to eat. Where did you go? Ah, okay. What do you have to eat? Anything nice? So, Johnny, this is your girlfriend next time you come to Nagoya. Hot pot. Fish, vegetables. Before she picked a big bogey and put it on the table. Have you been taking drugs, Johnny? Oh, I'm tired. Got to get up very early tomorrow morning, long day. Cutting up furniture, putting rubbish on the streets. Lots of this house, Johnny, I'm emptying. Lots of Walt Disney stuff. Old clothes. Looks very interesting. Maybe lost 20 kilos, nice. Oh, boyfriend's turned up. She might tell the boyfriend about me. He might punch me up. That would be so funny. So the guy turned up with like half a shot of tequila or whiskey. I'd been drinking fucking tequila or whiskey if I was going out with bottles of it. Hey, today with my friend, his wife, and the guy that working with, one of his staff, we had sukiyaki, Johnny, It was great. Yeah, that's good. Your kids love you, Johnny. Like I say, if the boy's like, is the boy younger? Who is younger, the boy or the girl? Whichever kid's attacking the other kid, you got to slap that kid's legs until they stop doing it. Well, just slap his legs. If he's tapping his older sister, slap his legs. Simple as that. He'll stop. He'll stop doing it. Smack like this. Slap his legs. Sorry, Kara. Sorry, and what did you do? It's not really a lot to see in Iwakura. Maybe Sangatsune, Sakura. Sakura, okay. Sangatsune. Shigatsu. No, 最近は西側はだんだん店は増える。でもうすぐもう新しいのある。If they don't attack, what I don't understand, Johnny. What's your problem? Too much time with the kids. I don't know how they wear the mask all the time. This is just around my neck and it just feels uncomfortable. Now maybe I'm thinking too much about catching COVID. I've got to shave my head. Do you think they allow drifters in Monaco? So, あと2週間前に岩間さん見ました。前より元気そう。ちょっと体重増えたらしい。So I went in front of his house and I was going to make a video, but he was outside. So I just drove past. He looked. No, at Kubi last year. Someone told me maybe you can try again after 1 year. So maybe Ichigatsu Mata Tanomi. Because I did, I worked hard and I could get good money. So it would be okay to do that again, but it's a frustrating job. It's very frustrating. The customers are wagamam, they're selfish. They look for any small complaint. The food Uber, Johnny, delivering the food. Ho. I'm getting tired now. Magnet fishing, I can't remember. Only like a fairground or something like that, where you put the magnet into something. Yeah, there's loads of stuff in this house, so hopefully maybe thinking of opening a shop or selling online. It looks like lots of expensive clothes and lots of expensive shoes. Oh yeah. Oh, I saw that. I saw that on Facebook or something. But I think the problem was the magnet they showed wasn't the magnet that you need is very big and very expensive. It's not what they pulled out. They use a lot bigger magnet. That's the trick, and the lot bigger magnet costs a lot more money. But what you could do is, for example, attach a hook to the magnet, and let the hook so the magnet finds the steel. Then if you pull the bicycle out of the river, it's going to be covered in crap. At today's prices, that's worth about 450 yen. So you might as well just drive around in your truck, see a bicycle, and then just ask the house, can I have that bicycle? You don't have to go messing about in rivers. If people threw a safe into anything valuable in it, it would have been taken out. That's always the case. No one has ever opened a safe that they came into their possession that had anything valuable inside it. Never. Ah, arigato. What, you think they throw their watches and phones into the river?
Long time no see.
It is.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Where you been? On about?
No work.
Nowhere? You haven't been out here.
No, I'm barred. I'm banned from those places.
What? What happened?
A misunderstanding.
Fair enough. I gotta go, but good to see you.
Okay, take care. I think you're better off walking around the streets at night looking for wallets that have been dropped. There's going to be and if you go to the Manchester Canal, there's been so many bodies that have been pulled out of the Manchester Canal. But the police haven't done anything. and there's probably a fucking guy on the Manchester Canal that is robbing people and fuck that. All right, Ro. No, but you wouldn't. Like I found a few wallets, I've reported it, but you don't get any fucking brownie points. Right, like I took 10,000 yen out when I found the wallet, and that was it. I found the wallet with 70,000 yen in. I fucking handed it in. I've always regretted that. I handed it in. Well, there was 80,000 yen. I took 10,000 yen and handed in 70,000 or something like that. It's good. I've had a good day. I got a good job today. So, like I said, I've got to get home, have a good night's sleep, early start tomorrow. I've got 4 days to clear this house. And it's got lots of interesting things in it, so. Cell phone, I found one cell phone. It was in town, and I ended up just taking 1,000 yen. But I think next time I'll ask for like 10,000 yen, because if they've got a contract out, the contract is, if it's a new contract, it's worth like 200,000 yen. They've got to pay that. So next time I find a cell phone, I'll ask for a 10%. But having said that, my phone has been handed in quite a few times, so it would be bad really to do that, so maybe I won't. Yeah, so no, I won't do that. I'll just give them their phone back. Or the fucking same thing's going to happen to me. Next time I lose it, they won't hand it in, so. Then again, it's insured, so we're okay. You found 3, wow. Yeah, if you keep going in and out of toilets, you'll find them. I've fucking lost mine in the toilets. The last 3 times in the toilet. Best place to find fucking iPhones. So what did you do when you found the phones? Did you hand them in? Did you get a reward? Oh, really? So how many phones did they steal? But can they actually? Oh, I guess they can, can't they? They can use them. They've got the technology. They can, what do you call it? Reroute it, and put a chip in or something. So I guess so. There's a door in.
Is it filtered? Like, so you can't see the line details on it? So you can say, if they can't be, you say, hi, here's my line, let's get it next time instead.
Do I believe in karma? Do you know what karma means? If you tell me. Like I said, I found one, and as I picked it up, it was like fucking 8 o'clock Sunday morning, and the guy was ringing his phone, and I picked it up, and it just oh, your phone's here in yen, and he was the boss of a fucking haulage company. I should have fucking asked for a lot more. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. Yeah, but I've lost it so many times, and I've had it returned so many times, so. So anybody, what does karma mean? Without looking it up on the net. I think I'm watching some Italian football on TV. I think I recognise the Pantalons. It's a very, it's a very violent game of football. No, the karma just means action. It's an action, so. You know, it's not always true. It's not always true. If you No, it's fucking violent. No, it's not. It's violent. It's like a form of rugby football. They carrying this a round ball, and then they carry it, and people are on the floor fucking beating each other's faces in. It's fucking violent, man. But obviously, the people that want to play this game are violent people. And I think it's Italian. No Santa gigs. I had one and it was cancelled on Sunday. It was cancelled on Sunday. To play this football game. No, I think it's I think it's Italian. I've seen it before. Yeah, but the thing is, I would grab their throats. If someone was attacking me, I'd just grab their throat, and that just stops everything. You know, I don't want to fucking take. I've had my jaw broken, and I really don't want to be punched in the face, my teeth knocked out, or my eyes my nose broken, or my eyes blackened. I would just grab them by the throat. I would choke them. I'd use clothing. It's a different thing because you can't. If you can't breathe, you can't punch people. Okay. Sonny, where are you, Sonny? Are you in? That's not Peter in Tokyo, is it? I had a yesterday. It's not very often that I drink the 9%. The 9% drinks. I had a lemon sour. I had a lemon sour the other day. It wasn't too bad in Apita. It wasn't too bad. But like I said, with that lemon 9% thing, it's a. Oh, cheers, by the way. Cheers. No, it's not playing dirty, it's playing realistic. It's as simple as that. All I'm doing is being stopped being it. Have you ever seen like Irish people fight, gypsies fight? They just fucking pummel each other, and they could pummel each other for fucking 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, even up to an hour. They could pummel each other. Victor is alcoholic. I don't know. He may be. He likes to drink, without a doubt. I don't know what the whiskey is. Like I said, the only time I drink whiskey is the whiskey festival in January, and I drank it all day for 4,000 yen. Brilliant. It would have been a lot nicer. It was like a warehouse setting, very cold floor, massive place. And it was not, it was well worth it. I was drinking whiskey most of the day, and it just tires you out generally because you drink a lot. You drink a lot, and you get some great whiskies. But I don't know what the whiskies are served with the sour. Nice tequila and fresh lemon, I guess it would be the same thing. If you use a fresh lemon in a lemon sour and you use a nice whiskey, then surely that would be the best way to drink them, using the best materials. Well, don't just send me the send me the money and I'll buy it. I don't think I have ever ordered Jack Daniels. What are you saying, Victor? Victor drinks a full bottle of whiskey on his live stream. Fucking hell. You're in Kochi. I went to Kochi earlier this year to watch gangsters fight their dogs. He really does. Fucking hell, mate. You might be right if he does drink that. Yeah, probably is. If he's drinking a bottle, even half a bottle of whiskey. No, I've done that. I've done half a bottle of, or maybe three. I've done 3/4 of a bottle of fucking in vodka or gin. I've done 3/4 of a bottle, I think, in Gusto. But that's pure. Victor's evil because he drinks the whiskey. I'm gonna double check on that. Hey, that background looks pretty good, doesn't it? What do you think? Of course, I don't know why it looks turquoise. If I look out, I can't see turquoise. Yeah, I don't know. Real moonshine, is that the kind of stuff that sends you blind? I don't want any of that, thanks. I think the Irish in Ireland, they have poachine, and that fucking kills people. I think that the Irish, the Ed Sheeran video is never wanted me. That's a video that I saw, and I really wanted to go there. I haven't watched him yet, but I usually love it. But I think he's a punk. I do pass on these comments to. I like passing on these comments to Victor, by the way. He's a punk. I made a video when I made a junk. It's a video. Victor made a video about a junk, and what I did, I found a junk, and I'm saying my junk is bigger than Victor's junk, and it was like a little Chinese boat. The first spit off the tank. I was in New Zealand. I drank some homemade. Oh, arigato. Do you know Grey's Anatomy? Shiteru. Oi, I'm talking. Grey's Anatomy. Shiteru. Honto. Torres Shiteru. Torres Sensei Shiteru. Torres Sensei wa. So she's American, Mexican American. But if you go like this, so Kore wa. So Torres Sensei wa. Mask operation no mask aru. So niteru. Torres Sensei. Torres lesbian. One-sama lesbian. Straight. Okay, arigato. You got that. That's right. I'm on a continuous search for people that aren't lesbians. Oh no, don't want him. No, I'm only joking, mate. It's just funny. That's all. No problem whatsoever. I offered my daughter a day's work, but maybe she's not interested. I might offer it to Moe. This girl is with the big tits. Her tits are bursting out of her shirts. So I can't do anything about that, Johnny. But I can do something about this. It's a long time. This is how I react when someone gives me a lot of money. I get drunk. I hope he's not watching. My computer is not gay. Johnny, did you know that? Oh, I can't believe this. This knobhead has got a fucking duffel coat on that doesn't fit him. $7 a.m. Where is that? Where is it? 7? Oh, you're in America, yeah? I guess. It's not my internet. It's the world's internet. I don't know what about other people who are watching this now. Can you see the breaking? It does. It's free, Johnny. It's free. Am I breaking up? Oh fucking hell! Is it? Do you think is Florida worth? Is Florida one of those places in the world where you've got to go to see to believe to believe it? Fuck, man. I'm watching something now. You know, like a luge. You know, a luge goes down a fucking thing. But these are guys that are just fucking skiing. I don't know if it's skiing or skating. It looks extremely fucking dangerous. Well, I guess it's not just this, you know, it's like other people's at their end, their reception and their quality. But generally in Japan, quality is usually good on reception. Well, maybe if I win in the lottery, maybe I'll go to Florida. That's where Victor's parents live there, Florida. His dad doesn't like me. So Victor told me that you're always arguing with my dad, but his dad uses a fucking different name. I would, if I knew your dad's name, I wouldn't fucking argue with him. But he uses a different name. And if there's something that if I don't agree with Victor on something, I'll say so. And then his dad like jumps in, or used to. But but me visiting there will need me to win the lottery first. That girl doesn't like me. It's the first time I've seen this sport. It's fucking crazy. I'll say that again. Or maybe they've got small skis. So it's like rollerball. We know when they're going around on the roller skates. It's like that on ice, but they got special skis by the looks of it. I've never seen this sport before. It looks fucking mad. I don't know. Of course, it's run by Red Bull. I don't need any drugs. Drinking is okay, pal. I don't need drugs. Someone put drugs in the food twice. Once in New Zealand, once in LA. I tried to throw my friend from the fucking 6th floor of a building. So I was very lucky, managed to resist. Like this is like 25. I don't know what it is, but most Americans don't believe I've never taken drugs. We didn't. Group of 20 people, one person smoked fucking hashish. That was it. Most people they just drink beer. I think Johnny, when he was in Canada, he was the main man for marijuana. I think a lot of people came to see Johnny for his dope. Is that right, Johnny? I'm trying to like get into this girl with floppy tits, and she's not interested. I think that's. Oh, she's fucking nice. John, look, they've gone to the swim. Very. Dirty old man. You don't change. I'll try to show you this girl here. Ass. Just look at that beautiful hair. You can't see the arse. The arse is nice as well. I'll just wait until she goes by over. That's the girl with the floppy tits. I promised myself I'd get to that job tomorrow morning about 7 o'clock. It's not looking fucking good. But if I can sleep solid 6 hours, that's great. But it's not very often I can do that. That's the girl. I like this girl now. Look, this girl there with the fucking shoes. The thing I love most about girls that are stylish, you know, the clothing. It's got, they've got nice little perky tits.